What's up, everybody? I'm the Mangoose. You are awesome, and Soul Leave has finally fixed the dashes in Overprime. If you've been watching my content for a while, you'll know that many times when you dashed or used a blink in the game, there will be a desync, and while you actually move forward, you kind of remain in the same place for a split second, which was very disorienting. Also, the old dashes would lose momentum, so you would just kind of fall straight down if you did an air dash. All of that is fixed now, and the optimization seems to have improved because I can play on high settings again. I picked this particular game because I'm playing Shinbi, who of course dashes around a lot, and I'm up against an Iggy and Scorch in the offlane, which is a very frustrating matchup, and I wanted to just show you how I played against it. I'm hiding in the bushes right off the top because what a lot of Iggy and Scorch players will try to do is put their turrets all through the freaking bushes, so as soon as you get into lane, you're getting pelted by everything, and that's exactly what this guy is coming over to do. So I don't want to fight him in his turrets, so I'm going to go ahead and back out after he hits me once, and that's kind of the name of the game, is don't fight in his turrets. You're going to see that I get a little too close here. I damn near died, like, almost immediately. His Iggy and Scorch, it's when you're playing melee, it is so hard to do anything against him. See, I was trying to take his turrets out, but I was just getting nailed by everything and nailed by minions. Oh, it sucks so bad. So what I'm going to do is level up my Q. There's two ways you can do this. You can level up your Q like I did and try and get as much damage out of it as possible so you can try and use your Q to burn down the turrets. It is nice that they give you some gold whenever you kill them. But, and Rampage comes over and nails me with a rock. But yeah, the other thing you can do is level up your E first so that you can try and kill them while healing up. One thing I will strongly suggest, the red buff was on their side, his side of the map, so there was no reason for me to help the jungler. Usually I would help the jungler, but anytime I'm against an Iggy and Scorch, I know that I'm going to be up against them in lane. He's one of those heroes where if you lose lane priority, you end up like I am right now, just pushed up under your tower, trying your best to get last hits. Thank God I'm playing Shinbi and not like Countess or something. Otherwise, it would be even more difficult for me to get last hits without getting pelted by these goddamn turrets. It sucks so bad. And the thing I'm really going to have to do is just kind of rely on my jungler and hope that my jungler can come in. The jungler is Rat. I'm not queued with them, but I do recognize them, and I've played with them before. I know they're good, and they're playing Xena, who is another one that these changes have affected because her dash was very, very bad before. And from what I'm hearing, I don't play a lot of Xena. From what I'm hearing, she's been fixed. Like, I guess it still is a little difficult uphill whenever you dash, but for the most part, you don't get the desync when you dash with Xena anymore, which is nice.
Circle up.
First blood.
Perfect placement.
I'm hanging back, and I'm not really all that focused on farm. I would, of course, love to get way more farm than I have been getting, but I mainly just don't want him zoning me out of XP, because if I get down in levels and farm, then I am truly and absolutely fucked in this matchup. So get our gold from his turrets when we can, get our gold with our Q on minions, step up and hit them whenever we can. Hopefully whenever he's focused on trying to clear our minions, we can actually get some hits in without his turrets also pelting us. It's rough, but we make it through.
Leveled up. This skill.
And the other thing I'm doing is using my E to heal up off of minion waves whenever I can. Whenever I have the chance to actually step up into a minion wave. It's a little difficult. I'm going to get Spear's Teardrop first. Again, I think Witch's Shoes on almost everybody is the better first item, but I wanted Spear's Teardrop once again because I figured I'll be poking at this Iggy more than actually jumping on him and engaging on him. Once he has his ultimate, you're screwed. You can't, like, Shinbi, that's kind of her thing. You wait till 6, you dive on people, you get a bunch of stacks, you ult them, they die. Not so much with Iggy, because he just activates his ultimate, all of his turrets go fucking bonkers, any turrets he lays down after he uses his ultimate go bonkers. This Iggy is leveling up his turrets so they have even more health, so it's even harder to burn them down. It's so frustrating, man. It is so frustrating. I can see our Xena coming in, so this is what I've been waiting for, is our jungler to make a move so that we can take this Iggy out. She does make the move, and I had pushed up further than I had been just to specifically bait him out and distract him. And she does get him. I think she got it. I think that must have been a red buff proc or something, but she did indeed get the Iggy. I get an assist, and we can finally step up and get a little bit of damn farm.
The enemy tower is under attack.
After that gank, Xena invaded their jungler. I'm kind of trying to keep an eye out on her to see if anybody goes after her. Throw a ward, and yes, indeed, the enemy team has showed up. So I'm going to try and do what I can to help her escape, if not get a kill. And it looks like she's just going to get out just fine. And luckily, the Rampage wasn't there to stun her out. I'm trying to take this ward out. He puts another ward down and his freaking turrets. Oh, I hate Iggy so much. So much. They damn near killed me. Damn near killed me.
An ally has been slain. The allied tower is under attack. An ally has slain an enemy.
Go get him.
The enemy tower is under attack. An ally has slain an enemy. The Prime Spirit has been defeated by an ally.
8 minutes in, the portals are opening, the mini prime is spawning. Normally, as an offlaner, I would be going over to at least ward the mini prime to see that, to let our team know if the enemy jungler is going to go on top of it. But, of course, I've got my freaking hands full with Iggy right now.
Here's the turret. Go get him.
The allied tower is under attack.
Xena's in their jungle again. Our Iggy and Scorch DC'd. I don't think he stayed DC'd the entire time, though. She, I guess, scared the Rampage off, but Iggy is coming after her, but he doesn't have a lot of mana, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, their mid laner was paying attention. Comes in with a big ultimate and a mine on top of my head. I have barely any mana to fight. This kind of sucks, but Iggy's really low. Gadget's getting pretty low. This jungler is just laying it down. She's really low. She gets the kill on the Iggy and Scorch. Thank God for that. And here comes Rampage dashing in. Hits me with a rock. Gadget has to back out. Xena's having to back out. She's in the bush. I was heading towards her, and I was like, oh, wait. I got a Rampage on my ass. I probably best not lead him straight into her. Luckily, he didn't chase me too far. We were able to make it out through the portal.
Is under attack.
Rampage and Xena still over here playing for some reason.
An ally has been
Finally had enough of a breather to place that ward. If you don't know, you can place a ward in those bushes on the backside of Mini Prime, and it will show Prime. It's a problem I kind of have. I don't think that wards should be able to see through walls like they do in this Vigia game. I have Spirit's Teardrop now, so our poke will actually poke the Iggy out, hopefully.
Go get him.
The Allied tower.
That's another change they made to Shinbi recently too, is that her Q has a larger hitbox, so it's a little easier to hit it. I don't think that was necessary, but I'm definitely taking advantage of it in this game.
Has slain an enemy.
This is kind of the moment I've been waiting for. Iggy is up. I have ultimate. He doesn't have any turrets down. He did put a turret down as soon as I jumped in, though. Activates his ultimate. I just got out. I probably could have pursued that and killed him, but he has turrets all the way back through the lane. He's activating his ultimate. That ultimate will absolutely shred you. I'd rather just be safe. And then I used this ultimate on him right here, I think, or my ultimate on him. I thought it was going to do more damage and back him out of lane. Unfortunately, it does not. Fortunately, our Decker shows up through the portal, cages him in. We're able to take him out with the circle rhythm. And, yeah, if he would have saved his ultimate and activated it right there, I would have died 100%. But, yeah, we waited that out. I think we did a pretty good job with that. Now, Rampage dashes in. I don't have any mana, and I don't have a whole hell of a lot of health. Did deal a shitload of damage to him, but Decker's wanting to fight him, so I'm going back in to help the Decker. I don't really support this. She might be playing the Battle Decker, ADC Decker shit, which if she is, that is broken. That is absolutely broken. It needs to be. That's another thing that needs to get fixed about the game. Stop buffing people for no reason and start nerfing the scaling of support basic attacks, because ADC Muriel, ADC Decker, it's so overbearing.
An ally has slain an enemy. Has been slain. The Prime Spirit has spawned. The enemy tower is under attack.
I wanted to take this tower, but I heard the pitter-patter of little footsteps behind me. Also, I should have noticed and gone to help with Mini Prime much earlier. I did not notice that our jungler was taking it. Gadget goes over to disrupt her, throws down her ultimate. I'm just going to walk right into it. It doesn't deal that much fucking damage, guys. And start hitting her with the circle rhythm, healing it back up, and do what we can do. She gets knocked up, and I get a mine on my head, and oh yeah, the Iggy got the Z. I was about to say, if I had put that mine on Xena, I would be so angry. I'm very low health, pretty low mana. Can't really fight it out too much with him. So we hit him with our ultimate, and now we're just going to dash away. And I hear him activate his ultimate as I'm already gone.
An ally has slain an enemy. The enemy tower is under attack.
I built Archon's Gospel as my second item just to kind of help me sustain through the Iggy turret damage, just to heal up a little bit. Like the fight earlier, the fight that I just had with him just now in that bush. If I would have had Archon's Gospel, that may have gone a lot different, just because you're getting the healing off of him, you're getting the healing off your turrets. It's not enough to survive through his ultimate, but it's enough for a fight.
The enemy tower has been destroyed. The enemy tower is under attack. The enemy tower has been destroyed. An ally has slain an enemy. Double kill. An enemy has been slain. Shaking the battlefield. The enemy tower has been destroyed. An ally has slain an enemy. Shaking the battlefield.
Come on, girls.
The enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Punch it. Attack.
Getting chased out. Ends up it was just Decker. I thought it was if her team would have, if her Rampage would have came with her, if anybody else would have came with her, I would have been fucking dead right here. But instead, I get the kill.
Going berserk.
Go get him. Hit it.
The enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Showing off the momentum from dashes real quick. Used to be you would just drop straight down wherever your dash stopped. Now you kind of carry forward, which is quite nice. And it just makes sense, right? Kill secured.
The enemy inhibitor is under attack.
Attack. Perfect placement. Fire.
Under attack.
Attack.
Enemy team throws in the towel. We pick up the victory. So, pretty fun game. I like the changes that they've made. I'm looking forward to more. They did say that they were going to go in a different direction and focus on the actual gameplay more so than just, you know, iterating really quickly. So I like to see that from them. They did need to slow down a bit. But I am looking forward to Mako here pretty soon. They're another original IP hero from Soul Eve. But that's it for this video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. But for now, this is the old Man Goose signing off. You guys have a good one. Man Goose.